right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday.
Good morning.
Morning, Stanners.
Hello
Morning,
there.
Lozzie.
Now, I saw something on social media this morning that gave me a fright.
What happened?
Clint Stanaway, what time were you up and what on earth were you doing
I went to the strong room
before the show?
to throw some tin around.
Oh, my God, you've turned into one of those 24-hour gym people.
My alarm went off at 4:10 and I was in the gym at 4:30,
And what time did you finish?
about 5:15.
Did you hear the alarm go off in the nightclub?
Actually, it's funny you should say that, Jase, because my gym is just off Chapel Street. And to get to it, I have to drive past Revs.
Oh, no.
And there were people stumbling out and stumbling in as I was parking
That
my
would
car
have
to
made you
go
feel
to the
good
gym.
about your life choices.
Oh, I felt very, very jealous.
Well, next time, pick me up and I'll come to the gym with you.
Remember when we were going to do Run Club before the show?
I thought you were about to say, remember that time we were going to go to Revs?
No. Remember when we were going to do Run Club before the show? You were like, yeah, I'm going to run to work.
That's right.
Remember?
No, not run to work. We're going to meet at work
happened
and
to
then
that?
go for a run around the area. Well, we moved stations and
Yeah.
South Melbourne's a bit questionable around here in the morning. So,
Oh,
You
is
run
that what
faster.
it is? It's a safety concern is why you're not doing morning Run Club.
no. Morning Run Club will be returning.
Returning hasn't started. Anyway, Clint's got the ball rolling on the pre-show exercise. I think we should just get some of those Peloton treadmills in here. We can come in and do it before we go.
I'll tell you who doesn't need the old workout this morning. The Pies are back, baby.
They're back.
Yeah, what a game. Did you see any of
kicked
it?
125 goals in about 30 seconds.
Coxie got an absolute blinder as well.
Yeah.
He had a great one.
Did he?
Yep.
Has he hurt his hand?
He's fine.
He's got a glove on. A protective glove.
He was baking
and
at the
protective glasses.
time. Yeah.
Oh, is he weering a glove?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't.
He's
I
one
went
step
to,
away from wearing a neck brace and a COVID mask.
know.
He's just,
No.
guy's going to be putting more gear on than bloody gridiron.
I went to Brisbane for the Cats v Brisbane game and never made the football.
What?
We went for lunch and then decided the football seemed like a terrible idea, so we just stayed at lunch. And the boys went to the football. And
Can I just clarify? You went up with Tom Hawkins and his family to celebrate, right? Like every year you go.
every year we go to the Brisbane Geelong game.
Well,
Can I ask
Because
on the
Paul, my
Sunday-
fiance, is from Brisbane. Tom plays for the Cats, and it was one of my best friend's birthdays, so we do it every year. And
on the Sunday when you see Tom down in reception, he goes, "Hey, what'd you think of the game?" What do you say?
you nailed it, mate.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
Did he
No,
play all right?
Don't know. So they went. So we were sitting. We did like the game was at 7:20. We did like a 4:00 lunch.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
Clint,
danger.
3:45 it was. And then it got to like 7:15, and the boys were like, it was raining. The boys were like, okay, should we get going? And we were all like, you know what? We might watch it on the iPhone. So Emma, Gemma, and I stayed. And then after the game, the boys were like, okay, where are you? Where should we meet you? And we were like, same
place.
table.
Love spending money on flights and watching it on my iPhone.
But we had a weekend at the Carlisle, very fancy.
Oh, lovely. Is that where you were for lunch?
Yeah, at Hellenica, the Greek restaurant there. Bit of pool
Stop it.
time.
5-hour lunch, that would have been cheap there. Ooh.
Well, there wasn't a lot of eating post-7. There was just a lot of margaritas.
Gotcha, right.
Lot of
That's when the bill
margies.
comes out and you go, I'll get the food.
Yeah.
Did you get the boys to pay? Surely.
I've
She doesn't
had
remember.
nothing to do with
She has
the
no
bill.
idea. Hey, guys, today's the day. We are off and running. We are doing our Say Hey for 10K. This morning, just after 7:30, we're going to leave the Nova studios and make our way to Flinders Street Station. So if you go through Flinders Street on your way to work this morning, keep an eye out for us because at 8 o'clock, we are going to start shaking hands and saying, hey. Every 100th person that comes up, shakes their hand and says, hey, we'll win $100. Every 1,000...
We'll win a grand.
Yeah.
A gorilla? Is that what you call it? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know.
And the 10,000th person will win $10,000.
All you have to do, come up, shake a hand, and say, hey, and you can win 10K.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey, yay, it's a
Hey,
matter on the dance floor.
just a
You could
simple
sing
hey,
that. Could you
fine.
sing that? Okay.
There's an extra person here this morning.
Oh, yes. We have a new family member.
We do.
Announcement time.
Oh, yes. Say good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
To be sure.
That sounds familiar.
We got a little Irish flavour.
voice.
Yeah,
We
good old
do.
producer of ours,
Jazz.
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 Yeah, it's Jazz. Yep, I'm
Sorry.
back.
Yeah.
Jazz used to work with us.
Oh, at the other place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Over
we
yonder.
we finally got him back.
You got parole as well. Well, welcome to the light side. I'll tell you what, we're in the single digits, guys. She's chilly. 7 degrees this morning. Tops at 21, though.
It's going to be it's going to be
24,
a beautiful day. Yeah. Today and tomorrow is glorious, Melbourne. It's like 23, 22, and then it all kind of falls.
Isn't this what you always say? That the brighter the day, the colder the start?
Yeah, if there's no cloud cover, it makes the mornings colder.
Darkness before the dawn. No, that's Batman. Sorry.
Always darkest before dawn.
That's the one.
But no, because there's no cloud cover.
He was a genius, Batman.
Oh, he was on it.
Yeah.
Should have got him to do weekend weather. Back to you, Robin.
Speaking of weekend weather, I was watching the Weekend Today show and Clinton and Dan Anstey were in a giant hot tub on a boat with the other hosts. It looked like a swingers boat.
Yeah, can we talk about that later?
Let's do it.
Yeah, nothing like getting on board with a pineapple. Shit start to my morning.
What's happened?
I walked out to the car this morning. So this is 5 o'clock in the morning, cover of darkness, and I'm like, oh no, I mustn't have closed the car door properly. You know when you see it open a little bit, and I'm like, and all I could think was, great, battery will probably be flat. You know, like the interior light must have been on because last night.
Or the car would be flooded. Was it raining? Is it
no,
undercover?
it wasn't raining. It wasn't undercover. Last night, my car was out on the street, and it was about 8 o'clock. I said to Lou, you know what? I'm just going to bring it in, park it on the driveway. We've got some gates, so at least that way it's behind the gates.
Must be nice. Gates.
Gates.
Do you have lions on
Are they
each side?
automatic gates?
Do you have lions? Statues?
They're automatic, aren't they? They're remote control gates.
Oh, he's not in a farm. You think he's getting out and like using the padlock to unpadlock?
Are they
it every morning?
automatic?
Of course they're automatic.
When they work, yes, they're automatic. In the rental.
Must be nice.
In the rental.
You've got electric gates.
An electric gate, yeah.
Just pedestrian gate. Someone had ransacked my car.
Oh.
So someone's climbed the fence through the night. I've checked the cameras.
In the driveway.
Yeah. So someone's climbed the fence.
Show me the vision.
The cameras.
Show me the vision.
You know what? Security cameras need to up their game.
Why?
I feel like I'm always charging them because they're those like wireless ones. Because we're in a rental, I can't put ones in that like are actually
But
cabled
you didn't
in.
charge them.
No, I charged it, but it only picked up on the two guys leaving, not actually coming in. But it was about 12 last night on the cameras. You see
because
two
they're
guys.
motion activated.
Yeah, and these guys have ransacked the car because I opened the car and there's shit everywhere. They've
Oh,
gone
And you
through the
feel
glove
That's
box.
happened
dirty.
to me
It feels
before.
dirty, right?
Well,
You just feel
Also,
crap.
at 5 o'clock in the morning, I was like, when was this done? And then I was getting in the car and I put my torch on. I started checking the back seat and the boot because I'm like, I know it sounds weird, but I'm like, we're still in the car. Is someone hitting the car?
Oh, yeah.
Like I had
in
no
horror
idea.
movies when they're in the back seat.
100%. And then as I'm driving to work, I was like, hang on a sec. So I pull over. So I'm on Bluff Road. I'm parked on the side of the road. And I'm like, I'll check the cameras. I'll see what time it was done. And as I'm checking the camera, that's what went through my mind. I'm
Oh,
like,
my God, they're in the back
this
seat.
is like a horror movie where I'm going to watch the cameras and see on the camera that they haven't left the car.
John Jarrett's going to be in the back seat.
Except, well, not his character. Let's
Yeah,
not character
yeah, no,
assassinate
not him.
John. Poor John gets in an Uber now and everyone's going to be like, you're in my back.
Just remember him from Better
So
Homes and
hang on.
Gardens.
So you've got the vision of them
Yeah.
leaving. So two blokes.
Two blokes leaving.
Young? Old?
Yeah, they look young.
Did
There
they
you
have
go. Look at
balaclavas on? Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
It's
here
like
we
I'm
go.
on
she goes.
CSI.
Here we go.
go.
Columbo's in it. Hit
Oh.
play. You watch the vision and you see them leaving. There was one out on the street, obviously watching
Oh, there
Lookout.
they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fully tiptoeing. Why are they tiptoeing? They're outside off they go.
Yep. And they're going on.
So
to the
they-
next
so
one.
they
What else
take-
is in your driveway? Do you have an inflatable jumping castle or something that's deflated there?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it's inflatable jumping castle deflated.
They didn't take that.
Thank God. I would have heard the compressor start. The slide starts going
So
up.
did they take anything?
Well, I don't know what's in my car. I've got to check. My wallet was at home, but
They're in
bloody-
full tracksuits. Nice tracksuit pants,
There's
fellas.
crap everywhere through. I thought the kids were bad in the car. Try getting ransacked.
Oh, no.
Much worse.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's crap.
I haven't told my wife yet. She's going to want to move.
Yeah. I'd want to move
Just
too.
the crime around our area at the moment is out of control. And the problem is, without sounding like an old person on a rant, the problem is, there's no point me calling the cops. That's not going to waste their time coming out and if nothing big's been
No,
taken.
but I think you should send it to the police station because they might go, okay, these were the same guys that they put all the pieces together of 10 other people.
But then here's my issue. The cops will go to all this work, they'll catch them, and then they'll go to the courts and they'll get a slap on
no,
the
because
wrist.
they might be adults.
Either way, they'll get a slap on the wrist.
They'll come around in that funny crime investigation van.
Yeah.
Have you had that one around?
yes! I always hope that it's going to be the redhead from CSI gets out with the glasses.
Did they get anything out of your
Horatio.
car?
Horatio?
yes! Of course he knew.
If Horatio gets out of your car, you're in trouble.
There was a big event in London on the weekend. I'm not sure if you guys saw
All
it.
right.
But Posh Spice has turned the big... How old do you think she is?
Posh. She'd be
50.
50.
Is she 50?
I feel like
50.
she's eternally 40 though.
Yeah,
I just
she's-
can't imagine Posh Spice being 50.
She hasn't changed, has she?
Hasn't changed one bit.
Was there a plastic surgeon at the party?
No.
I'd like his number if he was.
I hear you.
So it was 2001 when the Spice Girls split up. And we have-
2001.
can you believe that? February.
Jeez.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no, you're the one
yeah,
telling
Feb
us.
2001. No, I was like 2011. No, 2001. Because I remember when I was in year 6, which was 1998, that was like when they were at their peak
Yeah.
of wannabe.
Was this when the Impulse was out? Remember the Spice Girls Impulse?
They were
came-
on everything.
They were on
Anything.
a deodorant can, weren't they?
Yeah, they were on every single female product, I think, at that point. But we haven't actually seen the Spice Girls all together in a really long time. Enter Victoria Beckham's 50th birthday in London, which reportedly cost $480,000 to put on, $500,000
Jeez.
for a 50th.
That would not just be beer, wine, and soft drink. That'd be an open bar.
Open bar. Tom Cruise was there.
And
Eva
the rest.
Longoria was
Tom
there.
Cruise was there?
Yeah, Tom Cruise was there.
Of course he was.
There was a myriad of celebrity there.
Was Tom behind the bar like Cocktail Days with Brian Brown?
Possibly. Well, we haven't seen too much vision from inside yet, but David Beckham and now Victoria Beckham has also posted it. The reunion we have all been waiting for. All 5 Spice Girls dancing. Have a listen. They said it couldn't be done.
I wasn't a huge Spice Girls fan, but even that video got me. I was
Yeah, it
like,
got me
And,
as well.
and, and David Beckham looked like a true fan. He was like,
Yeah, he was so pleased.
He's in the front selfie videoing
Yeah.
him. Like, get out of the shot, Dave. Although, actually, you can stay in it because you look smoking talking about people that haven't aged.
mate.
But Victoria Beckham has just posted it with best night ever. Happy birthday to me. I love you all so much. Hashtag Spice Up Your
Well,
Life.
there was some talk that they were
Spice
sort
Up Your
of-
Life. She hashtagged it.
Weren't they having a bit of a scrap? Is that why they haven't been sort of seen or heard from together?
Well, I think many years ago there was the
Sporty,
scandal.
Was it Sporty Spice? Who
Oh,
was
the girls.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think there was some, there were rumours that there were big fractures between the friends, but they were all there. Scary Spice, Sporty
That's
Spice,
cool.
Baby Spice,
Yeah.
Ginger Spice. Jerry's been having a hard time too, so
Hasn't
they
she?
didn't think she was going to turn up, but Jerry was there. Wearing Rebecca Valance, an Australian designer, mind you.
You reckon we'll
She
all
looked
get together
amazing.
in 20 years on 3AW and do a reunion?
We're going to do Stop Right Now.
Well, no, we'll be doing buy, swap, and sell
Yeah.
on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, all together posting a video of us reading the weather. Oh, they're back together.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
David Beckham looks awesome as well.
How- did
and
you
the
see-
cutest vision because she's had the surgery, so she's still technically on crutches. She's still getting around on her crutches.
What did
and
she do?
when they left the party,
This is great.
he piggybacked her out. There was so many crowd. You can imagine the media out the front and all the paparazzi. And he piggybacks her out. They all pile into the car with the whole family. They seem like a good family, the Beckhams. They're very close.
You know how I normally piggyback you out of a nightclub?
Yes, yeah. You
Yeah,
do a good
similar.
job of that.
She
Thank you
couldn't
for
walk
that.
either.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
But hers was surgery
Yeah.
related.
exactly.
good.
I want to take you to the Big Apple, New York City.
I love New York City.
How good is it? Well, at the moment, if you're there, you're probably caught up in a big throng of media and TV satellite trucks out the front of the courthouse or the court district
It's
because
just the Trump case.
one of the biggest trials of the decade is going on involving the former president, could be the incoming president, Donald J. Trump.
Have they managed to get a jury yet? Because there was a big
The
issue
jury has been
about
impaneled,
not
yeah.
being able to find a jury because everybody has such strong opinions of him. So it was hard to get a fair trial. Is
Jury's
that right?
impaneled. I think they're now waiting to see if they can get reserved jurors. That's what they're trying to
Like backups.
trying to finalise.
Question.
Question. It's a criminal trial.
What does
What's-
reserve jurors mean? Sorry. Backups.
Reserve- like
basically
reserve footy player.
like a sub.
Yeah.
Come off the bench.
Yeah, so one of the jurors breaks an ankle, they swap him out.
Okay.
Could he face prison time?
Absolutely.
Like, legitimately?
Absolutely he could.
He won't go to
absolutely.
prison.
He's not going. Would a Secret Service detail still have to go to prison with him
He
because they have
could
to?
go to jail.
There's no way. He's
Well,
going to jail.
If anyone else was up on these charges, they could go to jail.
Yeah, but
so
that's
there's
the
no
point.
reason why he shouldn't
Yeah,
know,
I agree. I just find
face
it
a
hard to
similar
believe.
fate. But something is happening inside the courtroom that is taking everyone's breath away. Can you play some audio for me, Jase?
Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom. It's very stinky around him. It's a putrid odor. I'm hearing it from actual credible people that as he's kind of falling asleep, he is actually passing gas, and that his lawyers are really struggling with the smell.
Is that the judge? Is that the judge?
That's a court insider. It's a court insider.
A court reporter.
Yes, there's something in the air in New York in
Oh,
that
come
courthouse.
on.
We're going to need the reserve jury because the other ones have gone down.
We're going to need the Glen 20.
Trumpy is letting him rip. He's letting Fluffy off the chain
What? No.
as he's falling asleep. He's
why
just
is he? He's
lifting
about
a
to go to
leg
jail.
You reckon he'd just be hoping?
Hang on. There's
Yeah.
a lot to unpack. Outside of the farting, why is he falling asleep in his trial?
Oh, they're long. Those things drag.
You can't fall asleep, surely. I'm more concerned about him falling asleep.
No.
That was Ben Mazelis. He is
Oh, he's
the
credible.
owner of the Los Angeles Magazine who's been inside the courtroom throughout the proceedings.
Can we get him on the phone?
I'm surprised.
I want to
he's-
call him and find out if that's true. Surely that's a parody. That can't be
Others,
true.
including lawyer George Conway, concurred that he heard the same sounds.
Oh, he's letting it rip as well. They're not silent but deadly.
I want to try something.
Don't even think about doing it here.
13, 24, 10.
I won't
This
come
is
back.
right up the tradies' alley. Where's the worst place you've let one rip?
Oh,
Do you remember, Lauren,
my God.
where we used to work? Someone let one go in the production studio.
I didn't know about that. It was you and another producer came storming into our studio and said, we got an issue.
Do not go in there. Like a tight little room, all glass windows, and they're like, okay, if you just want to come in here and listen to this interview. And I'm like, yep, that edit's fine. Run that.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you get to the bottom? No, not the bottom of it, but,
I wanted to be nowhere near the bottom of it.
That's disgusting.
but surely you've I know you were on your way around the town once and you almost sharted.
She'd explode. She would actually just self-combust before she'd
Lauren,
let one
Seriously.
go.
No, I
Lauren's
didn't.
power
I was doing
walking
a
and she-
juice.
That's
Why are
right.
you turning this on me?
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with me.
Where were you when you
You're
shot
the one
yourself?
that's having protein shakes for breakfast. I think you should be banned from our studio just in case.
Where on the tan did you pee yourself?
I didn't. I thought I was going to, so I waddled to the car and raced home, but I was fine. I never did it.
Jase, have you ever
Nope.
dropped one in a bad place?
I'd rather implode.
You sure you have?
Nope.
I'm not one of those people that finds farting funny.
See, I even
I'm
go-
like, nope.
I drive home if I need to go to the bathroom. I would never use the work toilet.
What if you wanted to, a bit gassy and you wanted to
Clint?
let one
I'd
go?
call in sick.
Oh, let one go.
It's not me.
All right. Well, 13, 24, 10. Where have you been caught out?
Oh,
Where have you let one go?
How would you imagine a tradie letting one go at Lauren's place when they were around there doing the renos? You'd be like, you know what?
I'll build it myself. Get out.
Yeah. I'm happy with no tiles in the bathroom. Toodles. 13, 24, 10. Where did one slip? Clint's here from the newsroom as well, and we're talking Trumpy.
Yeah, because his court case is underway in New York City, and there's some claims that he's been dropping a few bombs.
Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom. It's very stinky around him. It's a putrid odor. I'm hearing it from actual credible people that as he's kind of falling asleep, he is actually passing gas, and that his lawyers are really struggling with the smell.
So I thought that was the judge.
Oh,
but you're
no,
telling
this
me
is
that's
a court
reporter.
insider. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I love America. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm hearing it from actual credible sources, not like I'm just making this one up.
I remember I was in the supermarket, towards the start of the year.
Yep.
Coles in Richmond, and I was shuffling down the chocolate aisle, and there was a bloke there, and he let one go.
No.
but he
Could you hear it?
acknowledged it, and he goes,
Oh, no.
Oh, look," he said, "just let Fluffy off the chain. Sorry about that." I was
Did
like,
he?
Well, at least you acknowledged
No,
it and
what he
didn't
should have
try to
said was-
walk and move on like a crop duster.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's what he should have said. Excuse me.
I was like,
Oh my God.
I would have
Farting is
walked up to that
disgusting.
little counter and picked up that little microphone and said, "Farter in aisle 3."
service 10.
Oh, yeah.
We got calls. How good.
So Clint's got a really highbrow question for you
Yes.
this morning, Melbourne.
Where did you let one rip? What was the worst place?
Anna, good morning.
Good morning. I let one rip in the sauna at the gym.
Oh,
Were there-
Yeah.
were there
as if
other
that
people?
doesn't smell bad enough already in there.
It was full, yeah, and it wasn't loud. It was quiet, but you know when you fart in the shower and it just like the smell. I don't know what happened. Anyway, it was very bad. Like the heat of the sauna just.
You're lucky it didn't hit the coals and you didn't ignite.
Don't they call them silent but deadly?
Clint is really
This
you're
is-
you're such a boy, like a little boy.
This is not my thing.
It's Clint's thing, so he's leading it. Go on,
Jase in Muralbark. Where were you when you let one rip, brother?
Yeah, I was in South Korea with some friends.
You'd be shocked, man.
And we'd gone to this like kind of temple / castle, and we'd hired a hanbok, which is kind of the Korean equivalent of a kimono.
Right.
Think like long, flowing kind of like cultural wear.
Yep.
And I'd realised that I need to go to the bathroom, pretty ASAP. And went to the bathroom and got hit with a bit of a triple whammy, which is it was the only squatting toilet that I encountered whilst we were over there.
God.
I was wearing this long, flowing garment, and I had moderately violent diarrhea and got poop on the rental hanbok that I then had to return.
That's a completely different topic
That's
altogether.
A mess. That's a mess.
That's a non-bond back situation.
You just fine.
Torture.
Hey, just quick, what's the excess? Just out of curiosity.
Oh my gosh, Clint! Don't forget, you have to choose a winner for this.
Oh,
phone
yeah,
call.
that's right.
Yeah. Who's
Dave,
getting the tickets?
on 13 24 10, what happened with you?
Yeah, Jason, Lauren, love the show, guys.
Good
Thanks
on you,
for taking
Dave.
the call.
Cheers, mate.
So I'm a furniture removalist from Melbourne, and the guys are probably listening to this and laughing on their way on the Monash. So a lot of the time we go out to jobs, and we're about, we do our walkthrough of what's going and everything like that. And so we're doing a job in one of the high-end suburbs in Melbourne, and we've done our walkthrough. The client said, all right, guys, I'm going to go down and get a coffee now. And I've called one of the boys into the rooms and said, yeah, I need a lift. So he's walked in. I've just let one go. And he's like, that is absolutely disgusting. Little did I know the client hadn't left yet.
Oh, no.
She's still in the kitchen getting a handbag, and she's walked in. Excuse me, what was that? And we're just like, no, nothing. And she's like, I think I know what that was. I'll let you guys carry on. I'll go down to the shop. Fair to say it was a memorable move, and it gets brought up every smoke show for the last few weeks. So
can you do it like on cue? Like you were waiting for that moment.
I got some cheeky bows that let me go. So
cheeky bows that let me go. That is an unacceptable sentence. Clint Stanaway, you're having too much fun.
This is rock.
This
This is
so
rock
tasteless.
bottom radio. Rock bottom. And we've done some
No.
rock bottom
Remember
radio.
once we did Who Can Do the Best Burp on Cue?
That's right. No, okay, good.
That was rock bottom.
Yeah, that was. Good.
Let's
call.
finish it off with Kelly in Muralbark. Kelly, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
We're
We're good. Where did you let one rip?
I'm a nurse, and I was in a patient's room just doing my usual thing, and a silent but deadly one just slipped out by itself. And the patient and her husband in the room went, and I just walked out. You could hear them when I was leaving their room going, oh, my God, that smelled so bad. Was that you? Was that you? And I'm like, oh, my God, no, it was me.
Did you fess up? Did you confess?
No, I did not.
No.
Oh, you never.
Actually left the crime
So you
scene.
pull that curtain and get out of there?
You don't want to be saying silent but deadly in a hospital.
No,
Kelly.
God, no. Good call,
No.
actually. Good call. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest is a chef, co-owner of 3 Blue Ducks, co-owner of a beer brand, Samsung Australia ambassador, and Masterchef judge. He won the 4th season of the show back in 2012 and is back judging tonight for season 16 of Masterchef Australia. Please welcome Andy Allen.
Hey, Andy Allen, good morning.
Good morning.
Sounds like I'm the ultimate sellout. After that intro.
Hey, Masterchef's back tonight. How excited are you for it to
good.
finally hit the screens?
I'm pumped. A lot of feelings about this show.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. I feel like this is the first time I've felt expectation of
yeah, right.
myself and everyone else involved. So, but I'm also super pumped. 3 new judges, totally different look and feel for the show.
You're now the
but all
veteran.
good stuff. Yeah, I know. 36-year-old veteran. What's
Yeah,
going
you're
on
the
there?
Good.
Very
do you
wise.
sit down and watch it with your family like Gogglebox style or?
So when I was first appointed the judging role, I did because I like to learn.
Yeah.
And I didn't a lot. Last season I didn't watch any,
Yeah.
which was pretty tough. But I will one day. This year I will because, again, I like to see how we're all kind of meshing together because
Yeah.
you can always learn and get better.
So you haven't even had a preview?
Nah, you
haven't
can, but I don't.
Oh,
You watch it
like
live.
watching it
I
with
watch it
everyone
live,
else.
yeah.
Now, Clint Stanaway just said something very interesting. He's a big Masterchef fan, but he
Love that, Clint.
He just said, Andy, from looking here at the contestants, I can already tell who's going to win.
I reckon you can see which ones are going to go
What,
well.
in their eyes?
They're
Yeah.
chefs. Like,
Well, no, some of the contestants look like bad cooks. Some look like excellent cooks. Can I just quickly ask you about the judges.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
Poe. We know Poe, but
Yep.
Sophia joins us and Jean-Christophe.
Jean-Christophe Novelet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who are they?
Talk to us.
So Jean-Christophe, he actually is really good mates with Gordon, was in the Marco days, Marco Pierre White.
Yep.
They were like this kind of threesome that cooked
Right.
epic food. He's won Michelin stars 4 years in a row. He's actually extremely funny. Got that beautiful French dry sense of humour.
Right.
But that French charm.
Oh,
he could say things in that accent that you would be
Anything.
able to say and
He
wouldn't
could
be
tell
as
me he
sexy.
hates me and I'd still love it.
Yeah,
right.
that's cute.
Beautiful. And Sophia, she's been around the Melbourne traps forever. She's a food writer. She's travelled all around the world. She will eat absolutely anything that's put in front of her or in someone else's hand. I've got to know. And she's so good with her words. Like,
Yeah.
she's so good with her words. And when you're next to someone like me, I need that.
Hey, do you have some exciting people coming on the show this season?
We're kicking off with Jamie Oliver
How
for 2
good.
weeks.
How good.
The Lord himself.
I love Jamie.
So
He's
do
just
I.
so
Jamie.
endearing.
Yeah.
Although they were ripping into him on Gogglebox the other night because he was doing his little one-pot dishes.
Is that
Yeah.
the Coles dishes?
Yeah, no, you're thinking of the old $10 Curtis Stone number.
Oh, that's Curtis.
Yeah, it was the one-pot dinners, and then he started using a chopping board. And who's the Greek lady who he loved?
Anastasia.
Oh, she's firing up, going, "That's two things. It's not one pot. You bloody lied to me, Jamie."
He is the most caring, beautiful bloke I met. So much so that I don't know how the chat got to undie chat, but we're talking undies
Oh, yeah.
on set. And he's like, "Man, I got these new undies for you." He didn't say it in my terrible Aussie accent.
Did he bring you undies on set?
I get back into my dressing room a couple of days later, and there's 6 pairs of new undies.
What sort of undies
They're
is
called
Jamie
Saks.
Rocking? rocking?
Sacks.
Is he
Yeah.
is he a
Sacks.
sellout like you, where his name's
Nah,
attached to him?
he's like, there's nothing shifty here. I just love these undies.
Are you wearing them now?
Yes, I am.
Can I have a look?
He's just
Oh, there they are.
He's just gone full.
Sacks.
Yeah.
Sacks.
Is that an unusual present for someone to give someone? Just, hey, mate, I'm Jamie and here's
He's
6
like,
pairs of jocks.
these undies will change your life.
What's so
They
good
make you
about
cook better.
They separate it.
They what?
What do you
Sorry.
mean separating
They
what?
separate
What
it.
The meat
Yes.
and the
Yes.
What
the
do you
tackle.
mean?
What
Yeah.
is there? A little
Is there a pocket?
pouch?
There's a pouch each side and everything else just...
what? Every member gets a sleeping
Yes.
bag.
Yeah.
No.
3
Yeah.
pouches.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
3 pouches.
So what about if you're at the pub, you've had a couple of beers, you go to go
Put
to
in the wrong
bathroom,
pouch.
Like you
Nah,
gotta-
you can't put in the wrong pouch. You can't swivel them around.
Right,
Like,
okay.
that would hurt.
Wow.
Oh, the triangles,
Yeah.
Did you give Jamie Oliver something in return when he gave you 6 pairs of red grundies?
Nah, I feel bad. Maybe I should have.
Did everyone else on the team get a pair of
Nah.
red grundies? Just
Nah,
you?
yeah.
Also, Andy, is
How
this
did he know you had a terrible undie game?
He didn't. He didn't. I don't think my undie game was terrible. He just wanted to take it to a new level.
What were you wearing before you
Just
had 3
Bonds.
pockets in your sacks?
Just Bonds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not
The
getting
old
a Bonds
3-pack.
endorsement.
Nothing wrong with Bonds. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, we were just chatting before we went live. You're a little trimmer this season.
Yes.
Looking
What have
Yes.
you done?
So last season, not the one just gone, but the season before, I put on 6 kilos in the space of 5
It
months.
happens, bro.
Yeah.
It happens.
I just ate everything.
We're
I
the
could
same,
see.
but
We
we're
were
not
saying we
doing
did
a
the same in
cooking
our
show.
old job.
Yeah.
So how are you keeping the kegs off this time round?
I stupidly signed up to the Gold Coast Marathon.
Ah, full mara?
Full marathon.
Oh, have you run a marathon before?
I've run 4 Ks in my life.
So how's the
Wow.
training? Where are you
Not bad.
training?
I'm at 15 Ks now. With
No wonder you need
2
3
months to
separate
go.
pockets so you don't get chafe.
I know, exactly
Oh,
right.
yeah, you're
That's
gonna
why
wear
you
your-
need the good
you're gonna wear your
undies.
Pockets.
So by signing up and committing, that's it. You've got to exercise.
Yeah. So
How
there's a group of about 6 of us.
Run club.
Yeah, a bit of a run club. Well, we haven't seen each other. It's this
Ah.
WhatsApp group. And there's not name dropping here, but like Dylan Alcott, Tony
yeah.
Armstrong
Yep.
are a couple, and it's actually extremely enjoyable. It's gone from like a bit of a joke to everyone knowing how hard this is going to be. So we've been propping everyone up hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Dylan doing the marathon too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
That's amazing.
fine. He'll have it in the bag.
Well, he's at
He's a
Coachella
fit
at the
unit.
moment, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, right. He might be sweating out
Yeah,
the fun times.
exactly.
He parties hard and he trains hard, Dylan, doesn't he?
He does. Good balance.
Wowee. How far are you running up to now?
15.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I've got
He's
a long
doing
way
all
to
right.
go.
He's doing
when you
all
think
right.
you got to nearly triple that, you're in trouble.
Masterchef, brand new season premieres tonight.
Tonight.
Channel 10. Make sure you check it out.
I reckon James Holmes goes all right. He just looks like the kind of guy who's going to win. He's
We'll
a
see.
kindergarten teacher.
We'll see.
Just looks like the kind of guy that's going to cook a...
Is he a single lad?
Is that what you said about me in season 4?
Yeah.
Oh, did
I
you?
did straight away. I was like, that Andy Allen, he's got it in him.
Hey, Andy, good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming
You
in.
too. Thanks for having me.
How you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Melbourne Whispers.
What are the things that Melbourne are talking about? BTS behind the scenes, little whispers, little rumours that are floating around
We love it.
this city. Now, last week, we heard a rumour about something that could impact a lot of people who use public transport.
This is from Anonymous, who just gave us a call.
Great. Yep.
And he works at the Metro Tunnel project.
Oh.
His contract has just been extended because they've run into some issues and it will not be opening anywhere near when they think it's going to.
Oh, no.
What was headline in the news at 7?
Fast forward to today. This is how I read my news. There are major delays for 2 of the 5 new stations being built as part of the Metro Tunnel project.
Boom.
A race against time now to get the Town Hall and State Library stations ready.
Boom.
Melbourne's in the know.
All right.
We knew first.
So, if you know of any rumours floating around Melbourne, what do you got? 13 24 10 is our number. You can remain completely anonymous. Nothing going on in the world of football this week we need to know about?
Not just yet, but there is one bubbling away which I might bring you next week. I'm just trying to validate a few sources.
What's it to do with what team?
It's a Melbourne-based team.
Is it Melbourne?
Is it
It's
Richmond?
not Melbourne.
Is it Richmond?
It's not Richmond.
Oh.
Just hold your
Is it
horses.
Collingwood?
I'll get to it next
It's
week.
the Pies,
I promise
isn't it?
you.
Is it the Pies?
It might be Collingwood.
It's the Pies.
Oh.
And they're like a vault over there, those media people at the Pies, aren't they?
Well, they're the premiers.
Yeah.
Well, that's against the spirit of this whole segment,
Yeah.
Glenn.
Well, no,
You're
I
meant to
don't- I
talk
just-
about
Is it to do with a
rumours.
specific player?
Player, yes.
Right, it is.
Have they done something naughty?
No,
Are they
no,
leaving?
no.
They're
no,
leaving.
No. Player.
They might be-
No more. No more.
Well, you started
can't-
it. Why would you
No,
do that
you
to
asked
yourself?
me. You said.
So next week you will
I will.
reveal
I
which
will.
player's leaving the Pies.
I will.
So it is someone
Someone's leaving
so
the
it is
Pies.
someone leaving.
The coach.
Not the coach.
The coach is gone. Clint said it right here.
Is it
The
Coxie? Coxie staying?
Well, imagine that.
Okay, process of
Imagine if he
elimination.
was straying.
You know what? This is what I do at Christmas time with my
Yeah.
wife. Like
You're
I'll go,
a
"What'd you
pest,
get
that's
me?"
why.
She goes, "I'm not telling you." And then I'll go, "Is it clothing?" And I'll look at her eyes. She'll go, "No." And I go, "It is.
By the
it's
way,
clothing."
you don't just do that to your wife. You do that to all of us every day. You trick us into telling you things when we don't want to.
All right, let's get to today's
All right.
Melbourne Whisper. What do you got out there, Broads?
So we've had 2 people that have got in touch with us.
Yep.
And the first one is actually regarding the Albert Park golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently there's a very high-end club that is looking to purchase that. That's one of the best remaining free courses in and around Melbourne. Apparently a private club is going to purchase that, making that unavailable to all of us that don't have a membership.
Oh, the mere mortals.
I didn't know Albert Park was a public course.
Yeah.
I might get out there and.
Well, sometimes there
Well,
can
you'd want to
be.
get your skates on because it's going to be sold
Yeah.
soon, apparently.
You can have a stray tee shot and it can land on a car that's driving around the lake.
Yeah.
That can happen at the Brighton public course too, just so you know, along South Road there.
Oh, that must happen all the time. Uh-oh.
Are you a golfer?
I like driving the buggy.
I couldn't imagine you swinging a club.
I'm not great.
You'd be.
I'm like Happy Gilmore. All right, what's the next one?
They also think that could potentially impact the F1, by the way, because obviously the F1 goes around the Albert Park
Oh,
racetrack.
come on. They're not going to stop that for some golf.
Isn't only 9 holes there?
Oh, it's not 18?
I think it's 18.
Is it?
Surely. What clubs are opening with 9 holes?
Half a
It's
club.
only 9 holes.
Half a club.
All right.
Anyway.
Next rumour.
Someone else got in touch and said that apparently the government is looking at introducing a new safe injecting centre out in near the Preston Northcote area.
Ah, is there one out there already? No.
What happened with that one in the city that they were going to
Well,
roll
they're still
out?
debating it, Jase.
Is that still going on?
Yeah. Yeah. So there was an independent review and the findings of which are due out imminently.
I'll tell you what, I was at the park the other day, Basterfield Park in Hampton East.
The one with the DJ decks?
No, that's Thomas Street.
Oh,
no,
yeah, you
know
don't.
your parks.
It's a real dad thing to
This
know
one
the
does
park.
have one of those little merry-go-round things, where you stand on it.
Oh, yeah.
But I had to quickly duck into the bathroom, and I had Archie with me. So he's walking, he's 2, and they go and try and touch everything. I've walked in the bathroom, and there's a bloody syringe just sitting on top of the toilet paper handle, like needle out and everything. And I'm just like,
that's
it's a Saturday morning.
Yeah, that's not very nice at
Like,
all.
just honestly, it just freaked me out.
It's not on.
Mm.
So
the debate-
Preston.
Yeah, right.
Because there was talk one was potentially going to the Queen Vic market, not inside the market, but around the market.
Yes,
but that
that's
was
right.
scorched. And then the CBD was mooted I think that's sort of not so much on the back burner, but they're looking for the appropriate spot for
Have they
it.
been successful?
I think,
Because there's one off Victoria Street.
it really
right?
depends, how you
How you look
analyse
at
it. But yeah, they're saving lives.
Yeah.
In Richmond, yeah.
The problem
Wow.
is the people that live around them have, and rightfully
Absolutely.
so, a very different opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would too. All right, so there you go. If you're ever sitting on a Melbourne little rumour and you want to share it as part of our Melbourne Whispers, give us a call. 132410 is our number.
Or you can hit us up on socials. At
is.
Jason Lauren.
Yep, there you go. You remembered them.
At Jason Lauren.
What's my name? So, guys, question. How
Question.
tight are you with your neighbours?
Well, I've only moved into our house maybe, I want to say 7 months ago.
Right, yep.
We've got like apartments next to us. I don't know anyone in them. And on the other side, we've got a lovely couple. But we have great friends in the street, like across the road are two of our very good friends.
Because I
across
actually
the road
think
and one up are very good friends.
having people in your street is priceless.
It is. I've never lived in a street like this where it's so social.
You got a WhatsApp.
Yeah, we do.
And it's so good. Like I remember when we were living in Brisbane, we were on a road trip to the Gold Coast once. And we were like, "Did you shut the garage door?" And Lou's like, "No, did you?" And we didn't know anyone in the street, so there was no one we could call. Hey, you
Panic.
know. But I've got Sharon next door,
Swinging Sharon.
Oh, the swinger. We haven't heard about the swinger for a while.
unconfirmed. I've got the footy nuffy Andrew across the street.
Andy, the D's nothing.
We also
Loves
haven't
the
heard
Ds.
from him for a while, have we?
And I've got the Croatians.
Oh, I love the Croatians.
We thought they were Russian. They're Croatian.
Didn't they have my hedge trimmer for a while?
Yes, they did.
Did you ever get that back, Clint?
I think so.
He did, and he
That became a real communal hedge trimmer
and he
line.
did say thanks again.
Okay,
Yeah.
good on you.
Did he say it in English or Croatian?
A bit of both. So the Croatians are quite elderly,
Ah.
and I always go in and check on them
Why didn't
every
you
now and
whip a
then.
snipper for them if they're
Oh,
elderly?
Good point. But they remind me of my mum and dad, and because mum and dad aren't around anymore, I take Archie over all the time, my little 2-year-old. So, like yesterday, I was over there, and I was like, teach him, show him how you count to 10. And it was.
Does
it was-
Mrs. Croatia bake?
She does, and she loads up the kids with treats and shit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the kids?
I love that.
I don't know if she's letting other kids with treats.
I'm so full.
I'll take these home for the kids.
I don't think she's met the other two.
Jase is in the park eating his slab of dessert.
Anyway, I popped over yesterday with Archie, my 2-year-old, and I just let myself in the
So
gate.
free babysitting. This is what you really want.
No. They're way too old for that. But they are sitting on quite a big piece of land in Hampton
Don't.
East.
They have
Concrete.
children of their own.
Yes, they do.
Okay. They're coming for you, those kids.
So anyway, we pop out the back, and I had little Archie with me, and she comes out. She does the double kiss, gives him a big smooch, and
Love the European double kiss.
And then she goes, "Oh, I have a late Easter gift for you,
Oh.
for me." And I thought, here we go.
What do you think? You're getting a little
An
envelope full
envelope.
of cash?
I was happy with like a lint or a box of favourites or
Were you
something
terribly
like that.
disappointed when they were just returning Clint's whippersnipper?
She came out with a coloured egg,
Oh.
like a normal egg.
Was it blue?
Yes, yeah. It's got like
Blue
weird,
egg.
colouring food dye on it.
You never heard of this?
No, and I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And she could tell I was like a little bit, and
Yep.
she goes, it's cooked. You can eat it. Try it. Now, all that was going through my mind was A, I don't do cold food.
Oh, no. That's a lot
B,
of pressure.
It's a cold egg. And C, this is a late Easter gift. So how
How
long
long's
has
it
this
been
thing
sitting
been
there?
boiled for? And it's got food dye and colouring all over it.
Okay. So she wanted you to eat it?
She wanted me to take a bite. So I
right
did.
there and then?
Yeah.
What do? You just peel it?
Yeah. So I did what any respectable.
I don't think. Aren't they? I don't think you're supposed to eat them.
Well, she said have a nibble.
So you shelled it.
So I shelved it.
Shelled.
Oh, shelved it. I was
So
like,
you took the blue
I
shell.
don't think I'll be invited
Sorry,
over again if I did that.
You peeled it.
So I peeled the top, and then I just did what any polite person would do
You said you had an egg allergy.
and gave it to my son.
Did you really? Did you say you had an egg allergy?
No, I just said Archie's starving. He'll love this because he's 2. He can't say
I don't
no.
think it's about being hungry and eating it. It's like a gift.
Oh well, he had a little nibble, and we went on our way.
Oh, that's a
And we-
lovely offering from the Croatians and from you.
And then as soon as we got out that gate, I took it out of his hands and was like, "That's going to make you sick. Don't eat that, mate."
Guys, she's done it again. Taylor Swift has been smashing records. When we left on Friday, her new album, The Tortured Poets Department, hadn't actually been released yet. It has been flogged all weekend by everyone. She's broken the record. Spotify tweeted or X'd. Do they tweet on X?
Yeah.
They tweeted on X.
Yep, I
History
guess.
made on April 19, 2024. Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department was the first album in Spotify history to have over 300 million streams in a single day.
Jeez.
Jase, you'll be devastated by this. Her collaboration with Post Malone, which we just heard
Yep.
there, it's called Fortnite, became the service's most streamed song in a single day. You know what it topped?
Mr. Brightside.
Taylor
Nope.
Swift.
Mariah Carey's All I Want for
Oh.
Christmas this year.
Oh, she'll be fuming. She'll start
Wow.
working in November
She
now,
will.
won't she?
She'll roll out early.
She will. Hey, there's been plenty of stories coming out about the album. Some of the songs are quite clearly pointed towards different things in her life. Now, we know that the beef between Taylor Swift, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. If you're a Taylor fan or you've watched the doco, you'd be all across it. One of the songs on the album is called Thank You, Amy, and it's about a mean girl. But the way it's spelt, it's all in the title of the song, it's all in lowercase letters except for the K in thank and the I-M in Amy. So it spells out Kim.
So
and it's
Kim's
solid.
elevated.
she's just really slapped
So what
Kim
was,
across the
were
cheeks
they
there.
they just had a Barney, did they?
Well, it all started with the Kanye West
Oh, yeah,
issue
that's
when
right. Yeah,
he got
yeah.
up on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim protected him. There's been a bit of beef, but
Messy.
have a listen to some of the words because it's about a mean girl in school.
Time you were throwing punches, I was building something, and I couldn't wait to show you it was real. Scream, you weigh me to the night sky as the blood was gushing, but I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Cop that, Kim.
It also the start of the song talks about having a bronze statue, and there is this photo of Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian in this bronze dress, and how it's got a plaque on the statue about how she wanted to throw her down the stairs at school. It's all about a mean girl, and it's
Kim gonna
pointed
be- Kim gonna be
right
that
at Kim
worried?
K.
What do you reckon Kim's thinking?
Kim probably loves the publicity.
Yeah.
Probably, but you wouldn't want the Swifties to turn against you, would
No,
you?
no.
That would be scary.
Yep.
One of my favourites, it's a collab with Florence Welsh. It's called Florida, Florence and the Machine. She's done a couple of collabs. Have a listen.
I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. At least the dolls are beautiful. We are Florida. I need to forget, so
Well, that's good.
That's a tune. I love Florence Welch. That voice. You don't like it?
You're not convinced?
No. It's good. It's good.
One of the criticisms has been that a lot of the songs are very similar.
Yeah. It's a bit folklore-y, this
Yeah.
album, I would say.
It's more chilled. I put it on yesterday when I
Yeah.
was cooking. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
nice little
Yeah,
chilly
yeah.
Cooking.
I was prawn pasta.
Oh,
Look,
with
cherry
Taylor
tomatoes.
Swift playing.
Oh,
Yeah, the cherry
what a
tomato, bit of
track.
garlic, chopped up
Oh.
parsley, a little bit of chili.
But you're right. You could just have it. It's easy to listen to, I
Yeah.
would say, the album. You could have it in the background without singing along too much. And, of course, there's Alchemy as well, which everyone is saying it's about Travis Kelce. The lyrics talk about touching down,
Oh, all
winning streak, the league. She talks about winning the trophy.
ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be.
I like that one. That's
Yeah,
got a
the
good vibe.
So
Alchemy.
she released a surprise album as well. So
Yeah, there's
2
another one
albums.
coming. There were bonus tracks on it. She just is banging out song after song after
Has she
song.
gone
after
too
song.
hard?
Question.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
She loves the coin.
Taylor
doesn't
Swift
she?
could
She
never
loves
go.
the coin.
The coin?
Yeah,
She
the
loves her
money.
fans. She's giving the people what they want, Clint.
Question.
Question.
When making a pasta, I've
Oh.
seen on a lot of cooking shows that they suggest using some of the water.
The
from
pasta water is
Yeah,
essential.
What's
Makes it starchy.
Actually,
So I'm supposed to get a bit of the pasta water and add
Just
that
a,
to
just
the
a little
sauce.
ladle.
excuse me. Talking about Taylor Swift, and she also put up a video where she's cooking pasta.
Did she
Travis
just-
Kelce comes and gives her a big smooch on the cheek.
Prawn pasta?
Must have been.
Channeling Taylor.
One question. $5,000. This is Jase and Lawrence. $5,000 question.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. Here we go. Every day at 8 o'clock, we give you a chance to win $5,000. However,
We do.
it's up to you how greedy you want to be. 'cause-
Yeah, so there's 3 tiers of questions if you're new
Yep.
to this. There is an easy question. for $50.
Yep.
There's a medium question for $500, and there's a more difficult question for $5,000. But it's only one question. If you're on like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you'd have to ask how many questions? Like 6 to get to 5K.
Just ask me a question regarding how many questions they play.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
Hey, let's go to the phones. Try and offload another $5,000 here on Nova.
Let's go to Lara. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Lara. How are you feeling?
Tell us.
She sounds nervous.
She does. Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I just do office work, but I'm on holidays at the moment.
Not just office work. You do office work, Lara. Good on you. Because if someone doesn't do the office work, this joint doesn't run.
Exactly
The
right.
place falls apart.
Would you say you're pretty good with general knowledge?
Probably not, but
Okay,
I'll give
all right.
it a crack anyway.
Okay, well, first question. What are we going? $50 easy question, $500 medium question, or the hard one for 5K?
I think I've got to go the hard one for 5K.
$5,000.
It's living going for the $5,000 question, isn't it? So easy. You might as
Go
well.
big or go home,
All right.
they say, don't they, Clint?
They do, Jase.
Lara from Wandon North.
Quick reminder, you get 3 seconds to answer, okay? Anything longer and you could be Googling. All right?
Okay.
Good luck.
Don't
Here we
die
go.
wondering.
I would know the answer to this.
Oh, would you now show off?
I would say we all knew the answer to this one.
Don't say that. Then if I don't, I'll feel really bad, really stupid.
You'll be right. All right, here we go, Lara. For $5,000, who directed the film Oppenheimer?
3, 2, 1.
Scorsese. I've got no
Oh, I mean, you had a crack, and that's how this game works.
Did you say Scorsese or Corsway?
I don't know what I said, to be honest. I have
Scorsese.
no idea.
Oh, no, I can't say it.
It was
Scorsese.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, one of the biggest hits of
He won
last
an Academy
year.
Award, didn't he?
He
Won a
did.
few.
Yep.
Oppenheimer. It came out, remember, at the same time as Barbie, and
That's
it was
right.
Barbenheimer.
He
Who
did
was
all
gonna
those.
see it more?
He did all those Batman movies,
It was
which
a
were
long
incredible.
movie, wasn't it? I don't think I saw it because I think it went for like 3 hours.
Lara,
Yeah,
you're
I-
right. It
yeah.
was a long movie.
Did you
It
say
started- Matt Damon, Emily Blunt,
Sorry?
Cillian Murphy.
Batman. He did the Batman.
Yeah, he did the Batman
did.
Like
movies.
the Batman Returns, Batman Bites Back,
No,
Batman.
no, not Batman Bites Back.
He didn't
and
do the Batman
Returns.
cartoon
No,
either.
he did
Batman's back again.
No,
Here he comes, Batman.
no, he did.
He's alive. Batman.
There's been heaps of
There's
Batman
been a
movies.
few.
No,
hasn't
he
there?
did the
I'll tell you exactly what he did.
Did he do the Joker?
No, the Christopher.
He did-
Yes, the
He did the
Christopher
Joker.
Bale ones.
He
the
did
Heath
the Dark
Ledger.
Knight.
Christian
remember
Bale.
Jesus Christ.
See yourself out, Jase.
He's killing me. He is
Richard
absolutely-
Wilkins, that me.
Stick
I
in your
bloody
lane.
look as old as Richard Wilkins.
Just side note, he also did Superman,
Did he?
Man of Steel,
Hey,
Justice League,
Lara,
Batman v Superman.
shut up. Thanks for giving
Sorry,
it.
Lara.
Thanks for giving it a
That's
crack.
fine.
All right.
Thank you.
No
Cheers.
worries.
Loving the show.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you
Aw,
very
love
much.
you.
you.
Jason Lawrence. Say hey for 10K.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. We are live from Flinders Street this morning. We are out and about, and we are officially. Actually, we should start. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
We should,
Hey.
Say hey to win 10K
That's
over the
it.
next couple of weeks.
how are you?
Hey, Melbourne, here we go. Hello. Hey, Lauren,
Hey,
nice
what's
to
your
meet
name?
you.
Hey, David.
I'm Stephen.
Stephen, nice to meet you. Have a good day.
Hey.
How are you?
G'day, mate. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. So,
goodness.
how this is going to work this morning? Oh, there's a lot of people here. Morning.
Lovely to see you.
So, how this is going to work is
Hey.
come down to Flinders Street, shake
we
our
could be getting
hand.
close.
Every
Hey.
100th
A lot
person
of school kids.
will win.
Hey.
Will win $100. Every 1,000th person will win $1,000, and the 10,000th person to shake our hands will win 10K. So this morning it is just a streaming line of people.
All right, hang on. I found someone here. Good morning. What's your name?
Carly.
Carly. How's it going? Thanks for coming down and saying hello.
you.
Saying hey this morning. We're not quite there yet. We're still ticking along, but we're almost ready to give away some cash.
Now, what do you do with yourself? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah, I work at a hotel here in the city.
I've just realised, I'm like, oh my God, you could be in here having an affair and we've just put you on the air and your partner doesn't know that you're a Flinders. I'm really sorry. But thank you for saying hey and possibly winning 10K.
Thank you.
No worries.
Have
And
a
say
great
hello
day.
to whatever random person
Hey,
you
how
may
are
or may
you?
not
Come
be
on in,
meeting.
kids.
Hey, say how it works.
My name's Jackson. Hi, Jackson. How old
Good
are
to see
you?
you, mate.
I'm 12.
12. All right, Jackson, have a good day.
Have a good day. Oh my God, that
Gotta
was
say hey.
Clint,
This is fun.
That was such
Jase, you missed one.
That was such a mum voice by Lauren. Okay, Jackson, have a good day at school.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. All right, so this morning we're going to be live at Flinders Street. Coming up, special guest Brownie's going to pop by.
Jonathan Brown.
Jonathan Brown.
We love Brownie.
He's gotten confused and thought he was stood on the Brekkie Show, and he said, "You know what? I'm going to swing past and say good day." So he's going to be joining us to
catch
talk
up with
footy.
him. Hey.
Not only that, a whole bunch. Hey. Oh my God, there is a lot of people down here this morning.
Boy,
We thought this was going to be such a good idea.
I'm working up a sweat.
If you didn't, if you didn't get the chance to come down and see us, we are going to give you a chance this hour to ring through on the phones and say hey to win 10K. And how this is going to work is we're going to be at all different locations across Melbourne for the next couple of weeks at different times as well. Like we might hit up Frankston after 5 p.m. You know,
Yes.
we might go to Fitzroy at 3. Like
That's
who knows?
it. So you've got to listen to our show to find out where we'll be.
Yeah. You know
and
what?
stay tuned to our socials. We're almost ready to give away some cash soon, I think.
Saturday morning, 3 a.m. We could be doing handshakes at Reps.
You never know.
I've got to come back from Sydney for that.
Hey, you need to let go of my hand now, mate. We've got to move on to other people. We are doing our Say Hey for 10K live from Flinders Street. This is Nova. Good morning.
We are here at Flinders Street Station this morning. There's a lovely lady here. Quick, come up and say hey, get your entry in. Good morning. Hey. That's one hey.
What's your name? Hey. Vic.
Flick.
Hey, Flick.
Hey, how you going?
There we go. That's your 3 Hays. You're on the board.
I've just realised we're lucky we're not in your situation
Yep.
as we're out shaking 10,000 hands. What have you done to your arm, Joe? You're...
Under 6 rugby league training.
Oh,
She was
no.
training with the under 6s.
I'm their coach.
I hope you hit him back.
My husband told him to take him out.
Well, Flick, thanks for saying hey
Nice to
this
meet you.
morning. We are meeting as many people
Morning,
as
Flick.
possible. Hey, I had a fun weekend away, guys. I went to Brizzy for the weekend.
Oh, my old stomping ground.
It's a bit of a thing we do every year. Some friends of mine go up to watch the Cats versus the Brisbane Lions every year. I don't barrack for either of those teams, but we all go and support our friend Tom Hawkins. Emma Hawkins was there. It was my
Nice
best friend's
win.
birthday.
Oh,
we
handy
didn't
win.
even make it to the football, to be completely honest. We went for a long lunch.
No, that's what I mean. Nice win at the long lunch.
Oh, yeah. And then it started raining, and so the girls and I were like, we'll stay at lunch, thanks. Off you go, boys. They went to the footy. But it was also my friend's birthday while we were up there, Gemma. And she turned 38. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jem.
And I said...
Hey, can you give me a shout out and reveal my age on the air?
No,
on
she'll
Monday?
be even more mad about this. So she's turning 38, and I said to her husband, any ideas what we could get Gemma for her birthday? And he said, oh, yeah, I'll send you the list. I'm like, what do you mean the list?
Now, I don't know Tom Hawkins as well as you, but just from the time we've had him on the show, he seems a bit, how do I put this, country-like, relaxed.
Oh, he's a farmer.
A little bit simple.
He's a farmer. Yeah, so Hawk was there and Emma were there, and we said, what can we get Gem for her birthday? And Gemma's husband, Dale, said, oh, I'll send you the list. And I said, what list? And he goes, oh, her birthday list. I'm like, what do you...
What, she got a wishing well or something?
She's 38 years old, and she writes a birthday list that she sends to her mum.
What?
Every year for her. And
I love that.
They have a live...
Like a registry?
notes section, a registry for birthdays and Christmases.
What sort of items are on the registry?
You think about the conversations you have with your family every year. It'll be like, Mum, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I don't know. I'm happy with anything. And it's just so frustrating.
Go down to David Jones
Does
to
she
get the
have,
perfume.
like an under $50, under 100?
Don't you,
You know-
hate when you get on the wedding registry and someone's taken all the cheap ones?
No, just crockery left.
So she's a fully grown adult with a birthday wish list that she sends her mum. And do you know what was on there? Getting her ears pierced.
She's fresh, is she?
No, she wanted a second hole, but that's... So off we went.
I'll take it
as
down to Chemist
grown
Warehouse.
adults,
That's a cheapie.
nearly 40, and we took her down to get her ears pierced for
What
her
I love
birthday.
is most people on a wild night out celebrating their almost 40th would get tattoos.
We did take her for an adventure, and she said, oh, what are we doing on the adventure? And we told her we were getting tattoos, and she said, did this get approved by my mum? And I was like, you're nearly 40.
So did you do a chemist job? Sit down there, hold a
No,
hand
we
and-
went to the very fancy. They don't do it with the gun.
Don't they?
It's like a jewellery store, and they thread the needle, and I nearly fainted.
What do you mean? No.
I was not a good support person.
That's how I got my eyebrow one done.
With a needle.
Did you have an eyebrow ring?
Of course he had an eyebrow ring.
Did you have a nipple ring too?
No.
Did you have your pierced as
No,
well?
God, no. No, the eyebrow was enough for me.
How long was the eyebrow ring in for?
For as long as I supported Sum 41 and Blink-182.
Oh, my God. I could see you with an eyebrow ring now.
You're such a bogan.
We are live from Flinders Station this morning. We are doing our Say Hey to win 10K. We're about to start shaking hands again. Every 100th person will win $100. Every 1,000th wins $1,000. The 10,000th person wins $10,000. I can tell you now, We are very, very close to cracking the first 100.
All
Say
right.
hey to
Now,
a few
if
more.
you cannot get down here this morning, you can actually ring right now 13 24 10 and say hey on the phones to win 10K on Nova.
Let's go.
Jason Lawrence. Say hey for 10K.
All you have to do is rock up this morning, come up, say hey, shake our hand, and you could win $10,000.
Should we get a live one?
Yeah, we've got
Hey,
30,000
come on in, brother.
pockets. $30,000 in our pockets to give away.
Yep.
Chase.
Hey, bud. Nice to meet you. Hello. What's your name? Greg. Greg.
Greg,
Greg's just
hey,
shaking the
how
hands.
you going, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
All right, so how this
Nice to
works,
meet you.
every 100th person can win $100. Every 1,000th person wins $1,000. Every 10,000th person wins 10 grand. And this just took place during Macklemore. Take a listen. This lady right here, first winner. Hang on.
Yeah, you're 100th handshake, 100th hey.
What's your name?
My name's Helen.
Well, you've nailed it. 100th person, $100.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
No, that's all right. That was nice and
great.
easy. What are you up to?
Yeah.
Are you off to work?
Oh, it's a much better day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, off to work. I'm a teacher.
Oh,
so,
nice. Do you want to do a shout out to the school?
Yeah, hey, Alia College. How you going? It's Helen here, and I just won $100. So,
and I'll be late to work today.
Congrats,
Go.
Helen.
Congrats, Helen. Have a great day.
It is as easy as that.
That's it. Just come say hey, and you could win 10K. But it's not fair for the people who couldn't be at Flinders Street Station this morning, Jase.
Also, sorry, Clint, you just squirted on me.
Excuse me? I had to Sanny. I had to do a quick Sanny.
Well, just for the sake of the next people.
Exactly.
We've
You know,
shaked over 100 hands
we
already.
we could shake a feral hand at 120. You
Yeah.
don't want to be the
You don't know
121
where
and
those
catch
hands are
whatever
being.
120 had.
No, we're being very clean and responsible
Yeah.
with our handshakes, I
Absolutely.
might
I was going to
say.
do the plastic gloves like at Subway, but I thought that
every
takes
cash
too
winner
long.
we
It's
should
just-
sanitize.
We should sanitize it every winner.
Yeah.
That's our rule. That should
That's
just be a rule for going out too. All right, so yeah, as Loz was saying, if you can't get to us this morning, we're going to take calls on the phone. So 13 24 10 if you want to come and say hey to win 10K on the phones.
All right, let's go to the phones. We've got Sasha from Ormond there. Sasha, good morning.
Hey, I'm saying hey for 10K.
You are indeed. You are counted, but not our next 100th person. Thank you anyway. Let's go to Luke in Kilmore. Hey, Luke.
Hey guys, I'm calling hey to say hey for 10K.
There we go.
Good job.
got there. Good on
Thanks,
you, Lukey.
Luke. Good morning to you. Let's go to Tanya in Tullamarine.
Tanya, you got us?
It's one word, Tanya. 3 letters. Not hard. Come on. You can do it, Tanya. Say it with me.
No,
This is how I teach the
gone.
kids.
She's gone.
Okay. Oh, no, she was there. Let's go to Maddie and Berwick. G'day, Maddie.
Hi.
See?
I want to say hey to win 10K.
That's it.
You know
This
what?
is going so well.
Guys, by day 3, it'll roll off the tongue.
Because it's my birthday in 5 days, and I some gifts for my parents and some little gifts for me for my birthday. My birthday's the 27th of April.
Maddie wants the 10K for her own birthday presents.
Oh, so, well, you're not
And
the
not me. And my
10,000th
parents.
person. Oh,
and her
okay.
parents.
You're not the 10,000th person.
Will be fine.
Even $100 should be fine.
You're begging now, Maddie.
She's really falling down the slide now.
Can I hook her up with some bottles from Zonzo? No, she's 13.
She's
okay,
13.
Right, okay, sorry, my
no,
bad.
we're not doing that. No, she's too young.
All right.
Maddie, Zonzo white.
Jason. She wants to buy presents for her mum and dad. Although they might like the
Mum
wine.
and Dad will bloody love that. 13 24 10. Let's take 2 more quick ones.
Talia and Werribee, good morning.
Hey, I want to say hey for 10K. Woo!
You are counted, and let's wrap it up with Liz in Ashwood. Morning, Lizzie.
I want to say hey for 10K.
See, they're nailing it now.
She knows what to do, Lizzie.
All right, look, we are live from Flinders Street this morning. Every 100th person that says hey will win $100. Every 1,000th wins a grand, and then $10,000 for the 10,000th
Here's some school
person
kids,
we
Jase. What do you got for them?
Oh my
Right, I've
God.
learnt my
Fancy for Zonzo.
Beautiful this time of year. All right, we're live from Flinders Street. Come down, say hey, and win 10K on Nova.
The guys wanted us to find a massive Melbourne celebrity to join them on air this morning from Flinders Street Station. We couldn't find any, but we found this guy. Please welcome AFL legend and former Nova 100 breakfast extraordinaire, Jonathan Brown.
He's He's back.
Wow, what an opener.
What a man.
What an opener.
Good morning.
Just some two-bit celebrity, just strolling through.
Brownie,
Tell you
how
what,
much,
it's great being. I caught the tram in, and it's great now. You don't get noticed, don't get recognised. Everyone's on their phones.
No one's
Looking
looking
down.
at you.
But I
You're
did
home.
shake hands with you. I went for the 10,000, didn't I? I lost.
Straight in, trying to
Need the
win
money
the
after
cash.
breakfast radio, do we?
That's
You know
right,
how
absolutely. Got paid for these kids. How are you?
We're good, mate. We're
How are
good.
you?
Yeah, good. Everything's going well. You're settling in.
Mate, jokes aside, we've been made to feel so bloody welcome at Nova. It has
Yeah.
been the best
How
transition.
good are they?
It's
It-
been really, really
I know
nice.
for me it was a bit of a dream come true coming to Nova because Jase hates me saying this, but I used to listen to Chrissy, Sam and Brownie all the time.
In fact, Brownie, how's this, right? When we worked over at the other mob, Piss FM, I once went down to her car during the show and turned the radio on, and it was on Nova.
It was on.
Well, Loz used to come on our show early
Yeah,
days
and that's
until
what-
Kiss stole her away.
Yeah,
and
right.
now we've stolen her back.
Yes,
We used
and
to love her. You sit down there, you go through the guests.
Yeah.
And you get offered guests, and we just, every time we say, Loz
no,
Phillips, no, Loz Phillips, yes, bang, lock her in every
The
week.
8th contestant from Masterchef at 8:10. Are we
Oh,
taking
yeah.
that? No, we'll fuck it.
Her and Alan Rascal.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. When they stay, Alan Rascal reporting in from the Potato Festival at bloody Chiltern or somewhere like that, anyway.
He loved the costume,
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
What's happening? You're half in Melbourne, you're half in Brazil.
I am. I'm half in, that's right, Goldie.
Goldie.
The Goldie. So we family's back up there and just headed home to spend more time with the family. The only problem with doing more family time is that you have to spend time with your family.
Yeah.
So very overrated. So what I do is I escape to Melbourne on the weekend. So it's great. So just
Great.
run around town here, have a great time.
Hey,
I went up to Brizzy for the weekend,
Yes.
thought I'd have a little
I heard
getaway.
For the footy.
Turns out it was sparkling weather in Melbourne and it was bucketing down in Brisbane. I never even made the footy.
Well, it was. I had a wedding just down the road from where you were, Loz. Nice for you to let me know.
Yeah,
'cause I was looking for a drinking partner
shame.
later on.
Shame.
We had Tim Mountford's wedding. Tim Mountford was our sound extraordinaire here at Nova for a long time.
Yeah.
He's gone up. He's now making cocktails in a bar in Noosa.
Oh, what a
Living the
nice
dream.
life change.
What
How
a
good's that?
life.
And so he was very rudely interrupting my viewing of the football on my phone at the table. So every time it'd get to a good, decent part of the game, a speech would start.
Were you sitting at the wedding watching the football on your phone?
Absolutely, I was. And so was my whole table.
Can we talk about your old team, the Lions?
They're a bit stinky at the moment.
I'm not sure if you're part of the group chat, but what is going on up there?
Which part of it?
Well,
not this Las Vegas trip.
No, they're
That's
playing
not
in
rearing
Were
its
you
head
there?
again.
Were you in Vegas? I could see you on that trip.
Well, if I had been in Vegas, I would have been on my own because they actually weren't in Vegas.
Oh.
They're in LA, weren't they?
They're in LA. But Las Vegas, will always get people's attention.
Sin City.
If you put Las Vegas there, it's going
Right.
to get the click. They actually weren't in Las Vegas and nothing happened. I was expecting, when all these photos came out, a couple of the boys were dressed up. I was expecting...
Didn't all their wives dump them or something? Or have I just read the
no,
headlines?
I don't think so. That's not the case.
You
It's
read the Daily
overrated,
Mail.
but they're not getting a kick.
So 0-3 at the Gabbatoir,
Yes.
a place that you dominated for many years.
I know.
That should be the
Thank you,
fortress.
Trent. That's
JB.
right. We should have our
What's
statue
going
out
on?
the front. It's a...
Is there no statue?
no statue. I can't believe it. I'm looking
They
for
should
it.
put you next to Wally Lewis.
Yeah, you should have
yeah.
a statue, Brownie, for sure.
Yeah. I'm probably a little bit down the pecking order of statues or sporting celebs in Queensland. Anyway, they're struggling. They are struggling. And Collingwood are struggling a bit as well, but they had a good win on Saturday. So, I'm not sure about the Lions. They want to start to get their act into
Jokes
gear.
aside, all the drama that happened in LA, though, that's surely going to impact a team's performance.
I think it had an impact.
Yeah.
I think it had an effect. And the lesson out of it all is make sure no one's got your iCloud codes.
Yeah.
So
That is not the lesson.
That's not. Yeah,
Is that the lesson
I
out of it?
don't think that's the lesson, Brownie. And
You're
that
right,
could,
though.
that also could be the reason why you're not getting a statue.
It's made many people come undone the old iCloud.
absolutely.
What's on your cloud?
Yeah, no, a little bit. Well, I had a problem with this. I learned about this because I didn't realise the kid's iPad was
That's
getting
it.
all my photos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some of the nights out, we get a little bit carried away.
No, not you.
Some of the things that pop up, you got 3 gaspers hanging out the side of your mouth. Not great when you got an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old sitting up at home. Anyway, are the kids listening at the moment? They should be all at school.
No, Jase has given them Zonzo Estate wine as prizes.
Again, it's all adding up why there's not a statue and they're praising you.
Exactly right.
If there was a statue, it would have 3 gaspers.
Hey, you'll love this bit. We took the show to Gather Round, right? We're down in Adelaide.
Yes.
We went to the game.
Did you go to Gather Round?
We went to Gather Round. It was great.
It was awesome. We had a great night. As we're rolling out of the stadium, right, we've got a few in us. We're having a great time. And our executive producer, who we affectionately call the Thumb.
Who we got from... He was
Brody.
a Chrissy Salmon Brownie.
Well, he's our producer on Brownie's podcast as well.
And it's funny you say that, because as we're walking out, we just hear, "Oh, my God, it's you." And we all turn thinking,
It's us.
Oh, it's us. We've been noticing Adelaide. And they just go, "It's the bloke from Brownie's podcast."
You've made a celebrity out of him.
WTB, baby. Good on you, bro. He's a criminal. He's a Port Adelaide criminal. So he's an old car thief. We've hooked him
don't
along
worry.
over and over.
I know he's a criminal.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you can catch Brownie's podcast weekly. You can get it on the Nova Player or wherever you get your apps and podcasts.
Out of you and Campbell Brown, which one would be less likely to get a statue?
Oh, jeez. Well, we got the trial by video room, or the you know when the players get reported and they get done by video.
Yeah.
Between
We
the two of
convinced
you.
the Gold Coast Suns. As his legacy, as Campbell Brown's legacy, to have the tribunal, the video review link-up room, to be named after Campbell Brown.
Campbell Brown room.
That's his legacy to the Suns. He wrote a book, The Year of the Suns. 10,000 they printed out. There's still 9,900 left.
Did he actually write it?
He did. He
I'll
wrote
give you
the,
that
the Year of the Sun.
He
Can you
wouldn't have
believe
written
it?
one word of that book.
That's right.
Did he bother reading it, like for the audio version?
No, he didn't bother reading the same.
Did he remember any of his time on the Gold Coast?
I don't think so. Maybe the arrest.
Yeah.
I remember the arrest.
I
Remember that
remember
time
that.
he got arrested?
Yeah, how
It
could
would
I
be
forget?
great to hear him doing the audio version and hearing him like, "Oh yeah," learning things about himself.
Yes, exactly right.
Hey, Brownie, we appreciate you jumping down this morning, mate.
I'm glad I brought my Mikey. Got to get
Yes.
in here with the Mikey.
Yes.
Mikey's a card you use on public transport. You just have
Did
to-
you know that, Loz? You used to fly in private jets.
I could see
Oh,
your
that's
face when you
right.
said you came here on the tram. A bus on rails.
That's
Like you
right.
just have to break it down for
Hey,
us.
good on you guys. Good to see he's going well.
Thanks,
Thanks
Brownie.
for coming and saying hi.
Now, don't forget, we're going to be in different spots right across Melbourne. Hey, hello, good morning. How you going? Excellent. No worries. Have a
That's
nice
it.
day.
So every day we'll be announcing where we're going to be the next day.
Yep.
Yes.
It's going for, well, we don't know how long this is going to go for. However long it takes us to meet 10,000 people here in Melbourne.
It just depends. Hey, do you want to know something cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
The next person doesn't know of, but they're the next 100. Hello.
What's your name?
This lady right here.
Here we go. Come and say hey to Lauren.
Lauren, how
Hello.
are you? Nice
hey,
to meet
what's
you.
your name?
I'm Zainab.
Congratulations, you're our next 100.
Oh, what?
$100. Cheeky $100. Just like that.
You get this big card that says, "I just won $100," which is
No, no.
terribly embarrassing.
And
It
you have
makes
to carry that around with you everywhere.
Jason Lauren just
There
gave
you
me
go.
100. What do you do with yourself?
I'm a student.
Are you on the way into uni?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be like winning a mill then.
Yeah, it is. So much during, especially during this time, like we need it. So
Absolutely.
any money is good. So thank you.
There you
No
go. This is
worries.
all yours.
Thank you
$100
so
from us. Thanks for coming down and saying hey.
It is as easy as that. There you go. Just clocked up another
I'd be
100.
putting it on the uni bar, but anyway, that's me. and
You would put
I'm
it
very
straight
different.
on the bar.
No, that's spot on. You are very different. So look, we're going to be at different locations right across Melbourne. We'll reveal on our on our Nova.
Oh, Docky's pay.
Do you know why?
Docky's pay.
So I've had so many people walk up this morning and mention the other mob and how happy they are not to be there anymore. So keep an eye on the Nova socials. We will reveal where we're going to be tomorrow. It might be at a completely different time, but that is it. We are getting out of here.
Thank you for being a friend.
We are out of here, Melbourne, but we can't wait to meet the rest of you around town over the next few days, weeks, months. How long is this going to go for?
And remember our rule: we sanitise after every winner.
We do.
So no
we're due.
offence, no
We're due.
offence. I know you
We're due.
just won 100, but
Congratulations.
Thank you.
you know we don't know your hygiene, so we're going to sanitise now ahead of the next person.
What a great way to bounce into your week. Thank you to everyone who came down to Flinders Street this morning. We look forward to meeting you all again tomorrow.
Hey, ripping weather today. You were saying it's going to be a cracker.
It's going to be an absolute cracker. It's sparkling weather out there. It's 23 degrees, I believe, in Melbourne today. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful also, and then it all turns into real Melbourne autumn.
All right, well, Mel is in next. We will see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be super day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.